I just boarded the ferry that will bring me to Nisyros Island, a small Greek island just south of the island of Kos. The ferry ride will just take over 14 hours, which is not so nice.
Nisyros is a rather small volcanic island that is part of the southern Aegean volcanic arch. And compared to some other Greek islands, it is still kind of under the radar. It only has around 1,000 permanent inhabitants and is located just south of the bigger island Kos, not far from the Turkish coast.
And I arrived. Okay, nighty night. Mwah. What a view for breakfast, huh? The house is amazing. The people in the town are overly friendly so far. It was really nice. Also the town looks really cool. Gonna show you the streets later. Okay, I decided to walk up the volcano today because the next 2 days there could be rain and thunder, which really sucks. But anyway, the weather on these small islands can change pretty fast, so today should be stable for the rest of the day. It's like 8 kilometers and 300 to 400 meters in altitude. Nisyros is way bigger than, for example, Stromboli. I mean, it's basically a volcano where people build their houses on and gives massive Stromboli or overall Liparian or Aeolian Islands vibes. If you like volcanoes, check out my videos about the Aeolian Islands, it's super interesting. All over the island there are plenty of old chapels, some are like this, made out of stone, and others are like carved into the stone actually. Oh wow, look at this. I guess a goat or something died there. Wow, look how crazy. There's the light source. Wow. It looks really cool. Orthodox Jesus is mad. It kind of seems that this was like the old building, the old chapel, and they renewed it here. This is apparently where they sacrificed the virgins. Wow. Oh my god, first view into the crater. Bist du deppert, bist du deppert. I'm gonna show it to you later, you know, because there is a lot more to explore on this island, and I want to show you this first. It's gonna make a cliffhanger. So this is Mandraki, the capital of Nisyros Island. There you can see an old monastery. There on the other side you can see a quite big island. Is that all the same island? I'm not sure. That's Kos. And behind me, the highest peaks of the mountain, which are also part of the caldera of the volcano. And here are some ancient ruins, like these are some of the oldest remains, the old town walls, the old city walls. Wow. Wow. Look how massive these walls are.
Just outside the town of Mandraki lies the ancient city walls of Nisyros, dating back to the 4th century BC. Built from massive black volcanic stones, these fortifications once protected the ancient Acropolis. The craftsmanship is remarkable. Some blocks are over 2 meters long and still fit tightly together without mortar. The walls are a rare example of Hellenistic military architecture on a small island. Mandraki itself is the charming main town of Nisyros. Nestled between the sea and dramatic cliffs, its whitewashed houses and narrow alleys give it the timeless Greek island feel. Historically, Mandraki has been inhabited since antiquity and served as a key port and settlement throughout Byzantine and Ottoman times. Lutra, just a few kilometers from Mandraki, is known as a spa town since 1872. While I had bad luck and the spa was closed at the time I was there, I still could visit the part of the spa which was used until 1930 and since then is left to decay without plans of restoration.
Seems like there were always like 2 bathtubs. Right. Right, and actually I think that is more or less also how the other side of the remaining house looks like. So this place I'm entering now is a Greek Orthodox church that was built into a cave. Wow. You have still a bow, an arch, a bow, what is a bow? An arch. I guess there was a roof as well, but it seems that at some point it kind of collapsed. As this little chapel here has been built 1871. So that means that this little chapel has been added at some point. Wow, it looks so cool with this kind of open roof. Because there is also a hot spring in here, a thermal spring. I was just reading that it's always empty, but it's not empty. It's basically full. But also it's very muddy. Maybe it's also full because in the night there was quite strong rainfall. And legend says even Hippocrates already came here to take a bath. Because as far as I remember, Hippocrates lived on the island of Kos. Yeah, also the water is cold. So I guess it's more rainwater than thermal water in that case. But what an interesting place, huh? Crazy. I especially love all the vegetation that's already built. Like here you have a Mediterranean cypress. Okay, I just arrived in
Emporios, a historic mountain village on Nisyros, perched on the caldera's rim, once a thriving settlement. It was largely abandoned after a devastating earthquake in 1880, leaving behind a hauntingly beautiful landscape of stone houses and narrow alleys. Within its walls lies the Church of Taxiachis, a serene chapel that blends spiritual heritage with the island's rugged history. Today, though sparsely populated, the village is slowly being revitalized. Emporios stands as a testament to Nisyros' resilience and the enduring bond between its people and the dramatic landscape that surrounds them.
Like here you can see this contrast very good. Like here is a basically completely destroyed house. Oh wow, look at this. Wow. Wow. Nice. So yeah, completely destroyed houses. And on the other side of the path, of the walk, here is a freshly renovated one. So this is maybe not only one of the coolest things in this town, but apart from the craters, maybe the coolest thing on the island, the natural sauna. It's really hot, like you will see it on my, check my glasses. Do you see it? So it's really steaming hot inside and it's natural. It's just put into this little cave there is just vaporized water basically coming out of the volcano, and so people build a little hut around it, and so they have this natural sauna. I'm gonna go in now because this is crazy. But I'm gonna take you. Wow. Oh wow, that's insane. That's so cool. I mean, it's not like in a super hot Finnish sauna where you can't really breathe or anything, but it's fucking unique. I mean, this is just powered by the volcano. It's insane, huh? So cool. Wow. Right. Gonna relax and we'll see you at the next station. So I just arrived at the holy church, at the Church of Holy Elias. As you probably know by now, when I go to a church, I mainly don't give a fuck about the church, but there is something special here. Probably the most awesome view, the most panoramic view of the crater, and this church is basically on the edge of the caldera. Bist du deppert, Alter, schaut euch das an. Bist du deppert. Just down here is the town of Nikyra, and in this town there is also the volcanological museum, but it's closed today. It's Sunday. I think it's only open from Monday till Friday or Saturday, but anyway, today it's closed.
Now, after exploring most of the island, let's finally head down into the crater.
Here we are.
Nisyros has 9 craters, with the Stefanos crater being the biggest. It is one of the few active craters worldwide that you can enter and have a walk in and see all the fumaroles and rock formations close up. It's about 330 meters in diameter, and the age is approximately 4,000 to 5,000 years.
So here is the first spot where you can actually smell the volcanic gases. It smells like rotten egg, and you can also see the yellow stains on the rocks, which is mainly sulfur. That's insane. I mean, maybe I'm alone with my excitement for volcanoes, but what the fuck, look at this. Just that you get a feeling for how big this volcano is, how big the caldera is. All this around me, all this is the caldera. You maybe see the church up there somewhere, and the town. This is on the edge of the caldera. Bist du deppert. Look at how the color is absolutely amazing. Like down here the yellowish from the volcano, and up there the greenish, brownish tones. Wow, and the blue sky. It's also so cool that I'm absolutely alone. There is nobody. Like, I've seen 2 people today. My neighbor and the farmer who passed me twice with his motorbike. Oh yeah, and the people in the supermarket, but that's it. And here's just nobody. Wow, I love this landscape. It's so it's hard for me to explain how fucking amazing I think this is.
The craters in the center of Nisyros are formed by hydrothermal explosions. In these events, magma didn't reach the surface as lava. Instead, it heated groundwater deep below. The intense heat caused the water to turn into steam, and as pressure builds up, it triggered massive steam explosions that blasted open the craters we see today.
Obviously you can't feel it, but The floor here is really warm, really nicely warm. Listen to this. Do you hear that it's hollow there?
Fumaroles are openings in the Earth's surface, most often near volcanoes, where steam and volcanic gases escape into the air. These gases can include sulfur dioxide, carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfide. They are formed when water, like rain or seawater, seeps into the ground and comes into contact with hot magma beneath the surface. This intense heat turns the water into steam. The steam and volcanic gases then rise and escape through cracks or vents in the Earth's crust. These are what we call fumaroles. Fumaroles are commonly found in volcanic craters, calderas, or along fault lines. Their escaping gases often leave behind colorful mineral deposits, especially yellow sulfur crusts. Some fumaroles are short-lived, forming just after eruptions, while others can last for centuries. Their presence is a clear sign of ongoing volcanic or geothermal activity beneath the ground. On Nisyros, you can see many active fumaroles on the crater floor. They're one of the most dramatic reminders that this volcano is still alive, even if it's not erupting.
What an amazing place! Look at the colors! Whoa! So here you can see and I can smell what's coming out there. Wow, look at these amazing colors. Look at these amazing colors. Oh wow, it's really hot. Oh wow, it's really warm there. Oh, that's so cool. I'm having so much fun. So that's the Pilevotis crater. I didn't expect it to be that big. Okay, Megalos Pilevotis, so the big one, and the Mikros, the small one. I see. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Look at all this. Look at all this stuff. Alright guys, I think all that had to be said has been said. I really hope you liked this video just half of as I enjoyed filming it and exploring Nisyros, because this was fucking amazing. This was definitely one of my favorite places I've ever been and one of my favorite videos to make. So yeah, if you really liked it, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, show the video to everybody you know, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!